Greetings, YouTube. I am Erusean.
And I'm Ahri, and welcome to Metroid Prime 2 playthrough.
And we kick off straight after finishing... Oh, sorry about that. We kick off straight after finishing our Prime playthrough before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. With much
And
different
now,
tone from the first game.
yes, very much. Everything opens up much more differently here.
A slower, darker introduction with a little Federation distress signal from a missing trooper squad and a mysterious planet. Doesn't start off as fast-paced and as bombastic as Prime does in the frigate.
Everyone always said that Prime 2 was like the rebel child of the Prime trilogy, and I do agree with that. It opens up with that much more darker, grittier kind of opening sense.
One thing I can appreciate about the Prime trilogy is that every game is very different in tone and aesthetic and themes. Prime 1 is very akin to Super Metroid in a lot of ways. Prime 2 is not afraid to try and do things differently, and Prime 3 is also not afraid to try and do things differently, which is something I can appreciate. So if you want more of Prime 1, you can just go and play Prime 1 again.
Very much so.
Each game gives you a very, very original experience, which I can really appreciate. Also, this is my favorite game of all time. I have replayed it to no end. Here's our new Varia suit in its new model, upgraded from Prime. Yeah, this is my favorite game of all time, and I, over the course of this adventure, will be trying to convince Ahri of this game's greatness, and hopefully you guys as well. I feel like Prime 2 gets a bad rep.
I don't think it get. Well, okay, maybe I'm not everybody. I don't see it getting a bad rep. I see it honestly, just it has a huge tone shift, and I don't see that as a bad thing. I very much see this darker story refreshing.
I think the most popular opinion I see of Prime 2, the most popular opinion I see of Prime 2 among the Metroid community isn't one of dislike, but it's one of like, it's okay, but I like the other two better.
See, I'm on the au contraire. I like Prime 2 as like a good runner-up. Prime 3 to me still holds that high spot for me, but Prime 2 holds a very good close second.
I will be happy for you to try to convince me when we get to that one. I quite like Prime 3. I quite like Prime 3. It goes 2, 3, 1 for me. I like them all, but the later two are just slightly edge out the first one.
I know. Yeah. Oh, I remember how that scared me when I was younger, when I first started playing Prime 2.
So this is going to be an 100% playthrough, which means we'll be getting all items, and I'll also be trying to get all the creature and lore scans, but I can't promise that, because I'm bound to miss like a random ass creature somewhere.
Yes. Pickups, we will do our best. We will get all those pickup scans. We're not making promises.
Do go ahead and read our first little creature scan, though.
Perfect. We got the Morphology Worker Splinter. Drone of the Splinter Hive. Low threat target generates webbing for use in its duties.
So we do have a logbook entry for each of these now, as opposed to Prime, which does let you read everything about your enemies when you scan them. Prime 2 lets you go into the logbook if you want to read the full thing,
In
which
depth.
we will do for some of the more interesting enemies, but
Mm-hmm.
these gangoons here will ow,
Ow!
it's
Ow!
kind of
Ow!
awfully mean.
Rude.
Boost right
I mean,
through
that's
their
fair.
ass.
Yeah, coming through. Yeah, if it's one thing that's very much got me off guard was first playing this game, and those dead Federation soldiers just out of nowhere drop from from the ceiling scared me.
Yeah, they do, and they're like all caught up in webs. We got our first rare
This
enemies here
also,
too.
yeah, these guys also got the jump on me too.
I'll probably also be making a lot of comments about this game's soundtrack as we play. As a like a hobbyist musician, amateur musician, and just generally a music enthusiast, I think this game is a very
I love.
interesting
I was
approach.
gonna say choir high school kid for me.
I am a singer.
I do enjoy singing as well, so I'm very much enthusiastic about music as well. I love the soundtracks for a lot of our good Metroid games and just video games in general.
Yeah,
A good soundtrack can and will set the mood.
I think the my favorite soundtrack of the Prime trilogy is probably Prime 3. Uh,
Oh,
mm, no, I think my favorite individual themes are in Prime 3, but my favorite soundtrack overall is Prime 2.
oh,
I
there's
think
gonna be a lot of Prime 2, a lot of Prime 2 praise for this
there is.
playthrough.
So
I'm eager to hear.
before we move on, a lot of these bodies here have lore scans. We will have to come back to this area later to get our 100% stuff. There are some items that we can pick up here later. So I'm not going to bog down the first episode with a bunch of reading. We'll power through, and then when we come back, we will read everything here.
Exactly. Don't want to start the playthrough off with a lot of reading.
Let's go ahead and do some exploring.
Dwarves.
I love this pose, but like the shoulder forward, and she looks really pointy.
Pointy. She's combat ready.
And we see a strange creature, a strange clone of Samus, clad in black.
Ooh. And of course the mysterious portal. It's too inviting. Just step on in. Step into my parlor. Said the spider to the fly. Ooh, yeah.
She has feet. Why does she have toes? I hate that she has toes.
No!
It
Oh, but
always throws
I
me off that she has
do.
toes.
I do love the body language here. No dialogue is being said, but everything is being said just by this interaction.
How much budget do you think went into Dark Samus's toes?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I know in our fandom, someone somewhere out there, someone out there is into those toes.
At least it's not a Souls game. There are some characters in the Souls games with like fully, I shit you not, like fully articulated toes and all that.
Oh
Like,
God.
which it's very funny.
Put them grippers away.
The new suit looks very polished.
I
think
I do like this. I do like the new suit design from that. But as our dear audience can see now, unfortunately, this is a very much more darker, grittier kind of opening. Death is surrounding us, and then the mysterious figure that did not need toes. And this strange dark world, and all of our power-ups are just gone now.
Yeah. Unlike Prime 1, we don't lose everything. You don't get down to the like power beam without the charge beam. You still have the charge beam. You still have the morph ball. You don't go entirely
Less.
naked. We actually won't save here. We'll just kind of fill in the map for OCD purposes.
OCD purpose, we love that.
Um,
But yeah,
we don't
you
lose
are right.
everything.
The game opens up much differently. This one is more darker and sets that pace. It builds up into its pace, I feel like. Prime 1 will set you into that bombastic action, and then the explosive grand escape on the frigate, and then puts you into this slower pace.
Yeah,
recollecting your power-ups. This one, it just slaps you in the face with the grit and says, this is what's happening now.
We did not scan the Dark Troopers, but we will scan them later.
We are going to undoubtedly run into a lot of them.
Yeah. I think Prime 2 has better pacing than Prime 1, generally speaking. I think Prime 1, it's not badly paced by any means, but it does have a few, like, kind of jarring pace moments where, for example, it starts off with a very action-packed sequence.
Boss fight.
A boss fight, escape sequence, only then to throw you into Talon Overworld and make you explore, which is not a terrible way to do things, but it does kind of fail to convey the tone of the game, I think. And like sometimes the backtracking isn't handled the best. I think Prime 2 is generally more tonally consistent. It never shifts the pace so aggressively. Not to shit on Prime 1, like I love Prime 1, but
we all do. We both love Prime 1.
Go ahead and scan this green Kralee. Omnivorous hunter-gatherer. Simple-minded creature patrols turf in search of nourishment. Low threat index. Avoid physical contact. We got these guys.
Don't bump into these guys.
For you to read.
These guys are the Splinters, predatory insectoid hunter. Splinters are aggressive and dangerous in numbers. Their light armor is no match for your weapons, however.
It certainly is not.
Accurate.
Here, the game teaches you to look up, which, if we were in the GameCube version, we would have to like plant our feet down and press a button that allows you to look in all directions.
Oh, the classic GameCube controllers. Man, I am so glad at least, I will say with the Prime trilogy, I am glad the Wii Remote fixed that.
Having played Prime 1 and Prime 2 with the GameCube controller after I did I did the Wii version first, and then I played the GameCube version after. Having played them both, it's actually pretty well done. Like, the game does control well with only the one stick, you know, the single stick controls.
Yeah.
And I feel like the game was very much designed with that limitation in mind. Like, the guys at Retro knew that's what they were doing, and so they don't really do a lot of stuff where you have to. They don't really do a lot of stuff where you have to look around and move at the same time, like up and down.
Yeah, no.
Which I can appreciate the design understanding there. But Prime 2 does get a little crazy with it sometimes. Like, Prime 1 is very consistent about not making you look up in combat a lot. Prime 2 does sometimes get a little unwieldy.
A little. But hey. But as I was mentioning earlier, by all means, is that not like a dig at the Prime controls for the GameCube? It was good for its time, but looking at this as a whole, it's like you start off good, and then when you get to Prime 3, it's just like so much more fluid with the motion controls.
you can't beat the the dual stick aiming with like dual stick controls with the Wii remote as a pointer. It's an incredibly accurate pointer.
Mm-hmm.
May not be the best like motion control thing, but purely as a pointer, it's pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Here we can attempt
says
to
he's...
shoot out the distress signal, which, as you will see, does not work.
No, it does not.
Our we got some
Failed
more-
atmospheric interference.
We got some more Dark
Oh,
Troopers
there we go.
here to finally get that scan. Dark Trooper, deceased Galactic Federation soldier. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass.
Lovely. Yeah, that's another thing that I really did love with Wii Remote controls. You can still lock on to a target, but you can still freely aim to the other guy right there.
Lock on free aim is a godsend.
I know, right?
Here's your favorite
Growler
turret.
class turret. Growler. Growler class turret. Automated defense system. Lightly armored gun used for point defense. Fast targets can evade its tracking system.
The Brits are gonna have a field day with this naming.
I'm already having a field day with it.
Yeah, fair. It's a interesting choice in words for sure. The U.S. Navy named their new. It's not new anymore, but their replacement for the A6, the EA-18 Growler. So I guess it's just a name for military designation.
Goodness. Here we get to see
What befell the Federation. I will say this is kind of a weird part.
Oh, how so?
It's a lot of like exposition. It's fine, it's not bad, but
Yeah. You got a point, it is
Phallic
exposition. Oh god, no.
very unfortunately shaped ship.
God damn it, Erusean.
Am I lying?
No! No, you are not. Now I can't unsee it. Thank you.
One to set up an ops base, one to prepare the ship. They got caught up by, well, they would chase the space pirates, then they appeared. The only English acted voice line in the game.
And
The
it's he
Marine.
needs backup.
The Marine screaming, I need backup, yeah. Well, I guess there's the, like, suit AI going, like, reported to logbook, but...
Oop. Y'all need to watch your 6.
I used to have the Aurora unit, not the Aurora unit, I used to have one of the suit sounds from Prime 3 as my ringtone for messages, my notification ringtone.
Ah.
It was when you use the command visor and it goes, data received. That was my message tone.
Yeah. Aww. Again, no dialogue being said from Samus, but so much is being said. We love body language and gestures. I love
Poor
it.
guy with the, yeah, she closes his eyes.
Yeah, a lot went down here.
And we can go
Then
and blow
again-
up this yellow thing and and get our missiles back.
Yay, missiles. Then again, I really can't say much for saying when I was saying those guys should have watched their 6. That was probably an intense situation for them, and it's probably tricky to watch all around you when there's everything around you.
Fair. It is kind of funny to me how they were perfectly fine at like fighting the space pirates and like not getting their ass handed to them in space, but a bunch of bugs show up and they get completely destroyed. Let's scan these guys though.
The Dark Splinters.
Darkling possessed insectoid predator. The alien symbiote within the splinter augments its strength and durability. Threat level raised.
Got the symbiote.
Get Venom over here. You can actually make them like yeet themselves out of the cliff if you position yourself just right.
Come on, little guy. Come on. Come on. Take a jump. Come on. Is he gonna jump?
He's scared.
I don't think he is. He knows. Is he
what
just
he's
intimidated? Just intimidated.
At least in the GameCube, you can make him jump out of the cliff. I don't know if
maybe
that would
he
be a very
knew.
specific thing to patch, but who knows?
I know, right? It would be very specific, but if they did, that would be kind of funny. This is more maps. We love the map.
You can see Samus's face a lot more often in this game, like through the visor.
I know.
I don't know if it's because
Yeah,
the
you
visor
can.
is bigger or if it's just like less opaque than the Prime one.
I think it's just a little less opaque than Prime 1.
But you can clearly see her face through it.
Oh yeah. The kinetic orb cannon.
Very interesting tech to have around on an alien planet. What orbs were they launching around the place, you know?
I am very curious. I would like to know.
These orb cannons will kill you in multiplayer, by the way, if you've ever played the Echoes multiplayer.
Yes,
like
I
if you
have.
shoot yourself while they're
bees.
not the bees out of the cannon
these
while
gosh.
someone's there, you will like immediately kill whoever's there. Right,
Oh,
these are
great,
yours.
More wasps. Ugh, more wasp. Cunning aerial hunter. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. Target can fire blasts of energy at foes. I suddenly
you
don't
see?
want
They
to be
blew
anywhere.
up.
I suddenly don't want to be anywhere near those wasps anymore. Shearing steel with
You can
just
also
their stinger.
scan the Orwasp hive and the destroyed hive.
Destroy the hive.
Yeah. Not much to read there, just like shoot it with a missile and it blows up.
Get rid of them.
So we gotta do that, and we gotta do that,
Yep.
so that Samus doesn't smash her face against the wall.
I mean, you're protected by your ball mode, so who knows? Leave me alone, you wasps! What have I done to deserve this?
Man, I miss the boost ball so much. It's
You
such
already miss it.
yeah, it's such a quality of life thing. Like it just makes moving around so much quicker. This dead bug dude.
The bug dude.
Dead for 8 cycles.
I wonder how many 8 cycles would equate to how many
Well,
years.
A cycle is just a year in this planet, right? We don't know how long an
Oh.
Aether year is.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know how much an Aether year is. Oh, can you imagine if it was much longer? Goodness. The Great Temple.
And we got some more dudes here.
Ooh. That's more dead guys.
We got a sandbat. I'm not gonna manage to scan them. Yeah, they're gone.
Bats! Got a quick little safe station here.
Let's go ahead and get the scan in case I die in the next room. I don't think that'll happen. Not the scan, the save, rather.
Wouldn't want you dying in the next round.
It's a very dangerous encounter.
It's a dangerous world out there.
You can scan this, but you can't scan it.
Yeah, and this is our first boss fight, question mark? Hello?
Not yet, anyway. Will we come down and a few buggy boys show up?
Not the buggy boys! And then that symbiote pops in.
Very strange dark element. Which is not Phazon this yet. Or
Not Phazon!
it's not Phazon, it's Phazon adjacent.
I wonder how that even works out, Phazon adjacent.
I shouldn't be using all my missiles on this. It's fine. Now I got the big boy, and I believe this is the only one of its kind in this game, which means I think we should read the big logbook. I'll get this one and you get the next one.
Yeah.
Splinter warpacks are dominated by the largest male. Alpha splinters use their tremendous strength, size, and speed to subdue and kill their prey, paving the way for their smaller broodlings. Not actually that much.
He a big boy. He a big boy.
Shit.
Ow. Okay.
Why is my dash not working? Oh, that was... You just missed there, man.
You almost... I was gonna say, you almost jumped right into that one.
And now he gets possessed by the purple goo.
Not the purple goo! Do you think it's probably grape flavored?
Maybe actually. Grape or like cranberry.
Oh god.
This is yours.
Splinter alpha males are the first to be targeted for the Darkling possession. Dark alpha splinters grow in strength and durability, making them an even greater threat than normal.
Not actually a lot to read there.
Not really. Just big boy gets a little bit bigger. Or a little
Yep.
more dangerous.
He also gets a projectile attack.
Kablooey. Ooh!
This part's actually
Ow.
a little easier because he stays still more often, and you don't actually lose your lock on when you jump.
Defeated! I got your number, Dark Alpha Splinter. 1-800, sit your ass down.
Mysterious
technology.
orb of unknown technology, which will now bond to us.
Careful, Samus, it's a virus! The Matrix has you!
Yeah, she's very quick to just go and grab an unknown item. Even the suit's freaking out, like, system alert.
Yeah, the suit's like, what did you just touch?
No negative impact on suit performance. No threats. Well,
As
very
long as
well. And we will find out what that is next week when we go through that door. But until then, I think we're all out of time for tonight. Or today, depending on where you are.
Until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye. Have a good one.